by local artists, and of course, interactive segments including viewer polls and giveaways.
Yes, giveaways, baby. And now let's head on to our top trending stories for today. Alleged assault. Salo accuses Naira Marley of shooting him.
On fashion, we have Nigerian politicians should wear traditional attires.
And on music,
Ebuka Obi.
And on music, J1 slams Odumodu Black over these comments.
Turkey, this is happening in Turkey. Mother arrested over attempt to sleep with 100 men.
Yup, such juicy stories will bring you right your way today. And don't forget, baby, we are open for advert placements, bookings, and commercial. You can connect with us on all our ATN socials. Yes, Facebook and YouTube, Atlantic Television Network, Network 1.
You can connect with us on X at Atlantic.
And the quintessential Favor Michael. Hi, Favor. How are you doing?
Good evening, yo. Good
evening. News, live analysis, expert discussions on trending stories in politics, business, socio-economic, sports, and documentaries. So catch all the updates on the happenings around the globe. Stay focused on the fact today, only on ATN.
He posted evidence. So are you trying, what if this is like a situation, because if this guy has been involved in something like this, don't you think for someone, because I don't think I've heard of this person called Salo before, so for him to come out and be saying it, don't you think we should, maybe help him out a bit?
Yeah, it should be looked into, because what I don't understand is the fact that Mohbad's death is almost 1 year now, and then we've not heard anything that is done on that
particular matter.
Okay, this guy was accused of, since he was in the record, they were accused that this was happening and this was the surrounding circumstances leading to this guy's death. Why haven't we seen
apprehended him or something?
Yes, haven't we seen Naira Marley in court? Okay, yes, it happened. Yes, it didn't happen. We had call your lawyers and they come to defend you. And because so for me, I feel if this guy raised this claim, it could. Yes, I'm in line with that motion. It should be looked into. So it won't look like one on that case that just came up like a vapor and goes away. So for me, like, I agree. But at the same time, he shouldn't just make such claims on social media. He could have gone to relevant authorities. Then it is when they're not paying attention, he then speaks out. But I buy into the idea that this should be looked into, considering the personality we're looking at. When this guy came out, somebody that was Kafi, the dancer, she described him as a menace to the society, and I supported that, because what message are you passing across? We started hearing Malians that was the school of thought that said don't wear belts and be disrespectful to elders. So I said something, then I said nothing bad lasts longer. It's only good things that last. So this guy came out and then but I just knew that one day something, because his lifestyle, he wasn't hiding this thing. He was showing, you see him smoking, you see him acting these lives, and it really cost a lot of youth. Thank God it actually subsided, because man, it was everywhere. You get to see young people going without belts, becoming disrespectful, becoming rude. Why? They're following a role model, a wrong role model. So me, I find that this should be looked into.
I also feel the relevant authorities should call Salo and question him.
They don't they should do it immediately.
Ask him to provide evidence to this.
So the quotation, you said he's been hospitalized 3 times. He was shot 3 times and died hospitalized. So there are evidences. So I buy into that also.
So I feel he should actually provide those evidence, and Naira Marley should be investigated via this allegation. I think when he comes out to say, okay, what this guy is saying, I don't know nothing about it, then we could actually go further to investigate these issues. And the fact that Naira Marley is being tagged with gun, does that mean there are unlicensed gun everywhere in the society now?
Brother, there are some things that you can't explain fully. These guys have money. And I don't want to call it as the norm of our society where money drives everything. Because the money is there, so they feel they are above the law. So if that question is asked, yes, there are persons with unlicensed gun. After all, didn't they say that you shouldn't, not everybody should drive a tinted car. But you see the tinted car is proliferated everywhere. Why? I learned that if you have the money, if someone in the police, you can pay them and get permit and start using it. Meanwhile, that was meant to be used for official duty. So you see, if such thing as tinted glasses could be that spread abroad, is it glasses gone?
It's true.
My question, which I'm posing, is why hasn't Mali been tried since November?
For everything. The thing is, I think it's not only Mobad that is on his case.
Yeah.
I think something like Zinoliski.
Yeah,
there were cases of where he abused him and bullied him and all of that. But you see that Zinoliski, the relationship they have is toxic because he's even still under him. I think there was a time he wanted to opt out, but you know when you've been so committed so much, you can't even opt out.
Yeah.
The thing is, Naira Marley, whether I want to believe it or not, he has someone backing him.
Definitely.
He has a strong hand backing him because the truth is we are seeing it. It's playing. It's not even about evidence something. It's playing, but he has someone strong backing. So what do you make of this? Because I think it's not even only him. I feel like it's just generally, maybe if you're a celebrity or you have an access to money or access to government, all of that, you know, it's more like some people, this particular law is meant for them and this particular law is meant for these people, something like that.
But I believe nobody's above the law. The law, you know, if you go to societies that work, these guys, PDD the accusation was made, and he's currently their legal actions are still ongoing. The famous Ari Kelly, we know when it became like he had pedophile charges against him and evidences came out, he's serving his jail term. This is society that have systems that work. Nobody should be above the law, and then we should be careful. Nigerian youths and teenagers should be careful whom they call role models. You can't be calling somebody a role model whose lifestyle does not equate with where you're heading to, what you want to be like. Because I just feel it's a personal, and then I feel also there should be censorship to the kind of music and the kind of products we put out there, because the eyes and the ears affect your character. So if any music is allowed to sell out, I believe there was a time when some videos they banned them because of the content. But now, my brother, I don't think that is working again. Sometimes you tune on to some channels and you are like, what's this one again? Only from your head, you really know what they are trying to portray. Imagine a teenager watching that. So I believe, first of all, nobody's above the law. Secondly, we should be careful. There should be a censorship board towards whatever creative material is being put out there, both songs, both books, both videos. So because currently there are videos you watch and then you see the videos just portray wealth, no moral lesson. And this young boy want to make that wealth. You see a boy of 11-year-old is hustling to buy Mercedes Benz. At every day buy the Mercedes Benz, nothing is in the head. Mercedes Benz is an open head. So I think we should do more of content. I think that there's a board for that should be looked into. What kind of music are you? Because your music tells who you are and shapes the society.
And I heard he was an ex-convict.
Yes, he was.
And when he was in, like he had a group or something like that. I don't know what they call him.
That's where he
Malians
from.
He said it's from that they have like, so it's more like a cult or something. So now he used music. Do you understand? To cover himself and all of that. Do you know there was a time in churches like they used to pray, like pastors used to pray against Naira, like he's an evil force and all of that. But I don't want to say much on that. Just that I feel like the law should take.
Definitely.
Really,
before it goes out of hand. Because these guys have followers.
Yes.
I'm telling you, do you know when Mohbad died, I was serving in Cross River State, and then the youth did one thing. One night they came out, they wanted to do the candle night. I was trying to wave a bike to my place where I was staying, and next I saw it was a wave of youths running at night. What you shouting? We no go gree. Why Mohbad? You see the youth number. I'm like, wow, for someone that is dead, that if you see him, you'll kill him.
See, I believe there is a whole lot more to this, and the relevant authorities need to do the necessary things to actually curb this and nip it in the bud, because we don't want to see a repetition of Mohbad's case. I think that should be the least. In fact, that's the worst we've seen. We don't want to see a repeat of that. But Relevant authorities, please do your job, ladies and gentlemen. That's about that. Let's move on to our next story. Media personality Ebuka Obi Uchendu has advocated for Nigerian politician and public official to wear traditional attire.
The fashion icon said Nigerian politicians should don traditional attires, especially when they travel abroad. Ebuka is one of Nigerians' most reputable fashion icons, having thrilled fans with his impressive fashion choices as the host of the Big Brother Niger reality show over the years. Nigerian fashion is currently making waves globally, with local fabrics such as Ankara becoming increasingly popular in the UK and other countries.
Well, so on this particular matter, I think Ebuka to some extent is making sense. Yeah, because but then again, our politicians, when they go outside, I see most of them wear the agbada and their cap. I think it basically depends on the occasion. Do you think they could go everywhere they want to go with their native attire? Feel?
You know, one thing colonialism does to you is that when you're being colonized, the country colonizing imposes their way of dressing, manner of conduct. If you go to a country like Senegal, the most of the things they do there is akin to French, because France colonized by France. Yeah. Down here, we grew up with the fact that you wear suits on Mondays. What Ebuka is trying to say is relevant. But we've seen that happen. This is not the first time the South outcry has been, and then we've seen our politicians who, in fact, it's already happening. Maybe but I think what it's doing is to encourage more politicians to be proud in wearing these things outside, because it showcases who you are. It tells an identity. I love the fact when I watch maybe EU summits, I could tell this is a Nigerian person, and this is an Igbo person, this is an Yoruba person, this is an Efik person, because of the way they dress. So I believe. Not just politicians.
Exactly, that's what part I wanted to come. Like, do you think it should just be politicians? Exactly.
It should be. This is our identity. This is what stands us out.
It should be a conscious effort for everybody.
I don't like a stifled environment where you do, and then you're being forced to put on this every day as you explore. One of these I was talking to stylist. He says fashion styling is your personality. You're expressing yourself. So I believe it's a welcome idea, and also it shouldn't just end with the politicians. It should be into every sector, into every public sector. We should don our native attires.
Okay.
So wouldn't it be weird to have like a corporate setting and have you wear an ishago or probably tie red wrapper and a singlet to come for a public function, like a corporate event?
Why you say going to be wearing this? Because you've been raised to see that this in the corporate, everybody should wear suits, everybody should wear this. It was imposed on you before the British came to colonize us. We were putting on suits.
Exactly. Like this is like our identity, and it should be promoted more.
It should be.
It should be promoted more.
It should be.
And you see them in corporates, like maybe meetings. They'll be like, you have to appear on suits, you have to appear on, and I'm like,
tell me about
what is really happening? You get. This is in situations like this now that we are supposed to, keep up with our tradition and not let it fade away. But you see, in situations that don't matter, that's when they want to, our tradition is going. Well, look at our tradition by our outfit. No, I'm serious. By our outfit, because our outfit is our heritage. It represents, like, just like you say, if you see Igbo, you're going to say that Igbo. By their outfit. Like, that's what promotes us. So we will not die, we will not wither away. Honestly, so that our tradition will not wither away.
And that's why I celebrate two tribes. I celebrate Hausa and Yoruba. I saw a picture of President Olusegun Obasanjo when he was the president first time among white officials. I think he traveled to Britain. He's not Iwo
Agbada, yes, with his cap.
When I wanted that, like, wait, this has not been today. That means this guy, he understood that is his identity. They are timeless. And I found it by the Portuguese. These are the Argentine. How come about us? So I feel this is a welcome. This is a very good welcome, and it shouldn't just end with the
unjust politicians. Yeah.
Even the young ones these days, do we really like wearing our native attire? Somebody like me, I think I like more of the English vibe because it's, I don't know, there's this thing. Tailors tend to disappoint when you want to go for an event and you don't tell this guy, say, okay guys, sew this particular clothes for me, and the guy keeps delaying. I think tailors are actually one of the reasons why most of us don't, because now you want to go out, you have a quick show you want to do, you just go to a boutique, get something, put on, and but some people do ready to wear, and those ready to wear is when you get into their display shops and you try them on, they are quite not fitting. I think one of the reasons why a lot of us don't wear these things is because maybe when you get it, there are one or two issues that need fixing.
But also, I also feel that those who are trying to wear it will eat something like that, and then you're like, So yeah, I think it's first of all on orientation. We should be proud of who we are. What he's simply saying is be proud of who you are.
And I think we should start from, it starts from the little.
Yes.
For instance, we can start with like schools.
Yes.
They could be like, a uniform.
Yeah.
Wednesdays and Fridays, they should wear this particular thing.
Yeah.
You make it known on universities, on this particular day, this is what everybody should wear. On working, if it says in banks, this is what should be worn today. That way, gradually, it just becomes a thing.
And who says we must wear tie in school? I'm just thinking about it now. Who says we should always wear tie in schools? Who said we should wear up and down? Who said we cannot wear? Who said we cannot sew our uniforms in a senator-like material? I think that's a talk for another day, ladies and gentlemen. But yes, we are all encouraged by Ebuka Obi Uchendu to always rock our native attire, and that's actually a very beautiful thing. If you ask me, we should try that someday. Yes, okay, so now let's move on to our next story. Singer J1 has responded to Odumodu's this comment in an interview where the singer,
where the latter shocked his hit song this year. J1 accused Odumodu of mentioning his name in interviews to stay relevant. J1 clarified that his previous comments about Odumodu's abilities were factual, not a form of beef. He advised Odumodu Black to focus on his career instead of constantly referencing him.
So I think, I don't know the issue or the rift between J1 and Odumodu Black, but I think I saw the post where he was talking about J1 over his this year song. That's this year song that he did. Anytime we get to the new year, you see that song trends mad. So Odumodu Black, I don't know if he's trying to tap into the trend, and that's why he's making the comments he's making, and J1 is not having it. J1 is not having it really. But Favor, what do you think?
For J1 to say slam Odumodu Black over these comments, he's not okay with it, because he's wanting to say something, he's wanting for you to respond it back to. So I feel well, they know the issues they have. These are two singers making headline in Nigerian music industry. So they know the issue they have. They should resolve the issue, and then well, I think it's more personal issue. They should just resolve it, because J1 is good. I am not a fan of Odumodu Black. Forgive me. Yes, but I'm not hearing any song that any of his own are passing messages to me. But I'm not also a fan of, I'm not also a critical and a chronic fan of J1. I just love this year.
Yeah. That song has a very.
So I feel they should kind of resolve the issue. They should not be washing their own deeds in the public.
But what's up with this Odumodu Black? Like, is he biting more than he can chew? Like, MJ, is it biting more than he can chew? Why go for J1? Somebody that's been there even before you saw Limelight.
My dear, I don't know. I really don't know what to be saying on this matter, because I really didn't see any built-up story on it. The story was so short, so I didn't get enough of it. So I really have no idea on what's going on between them.
All right, let's hope that this matter gets resolved. But Odumodu Black was actually telling J1 that he's leaving off past glory on this song, that this song, like, he should do something else. He should bring out something else. Like this one we don't too hear him. We don't, you know, we don't too hear him. Like, this song don't stand the test of time, actually, that it has stayed. Do you get? So we see songs like African Queen, let's take for instance, African Queen by Two-Face. Now you see those songs like that, they live for ages, not like songs that these people do now. Do you get? So that's where his comment was coming from, that okay, this song don't to stay, do another one now. Do you get?
I just feel the Black wants to be in the headlines because don't release your own song.
He's actually been releasing,
like
actually.
Like what J1 told him. Oga, focus on your music career and build yourself.
True.
Because it takes for you to sit down and write. Just if I'm a content creator. For you to sit down and create content, it takes some level of some. There's a quote that says a creative artist is a mad person at the beginning of creation. Because when I sit down to say, I want to write this story, I have some books I'm trying to publish. I've written. Then when I start to write the book, I just keep flowing, and I see my head is jacked up and ideas are running through me. When you start penning these ideas, it takes some level of discipline for him to write a song that is eternal,
still relevant.
And it's still relevant. It tells that this guy is good, and you which were songs that is good. Instead of you to come and sit down, instead of you to ask him how did you do this thing, you're busy criticizing him. Why? So what message I actually pass across to your fans out there, that we shouldn't celebrate those who have gone ahead of us. We should become critics.
I think it's just because the thing is, when he asked me first, I didn't get the full story. It was so short. So, but then I just think it's Odumodu Black being envious. Do you understand? Because I mean, I know he's doing well on his own. Would I say inferiority complex? Because he's doing well. Because if you even look at it very well, Odumodu Black is doing very well, more than this guy J1. Do you understand? So
infuses some slang.
Thank you. So for him to even calm down, because I feel like he's just trying to step low, and because so it means he observed that the song is okay and it's very so you understand, even if he was saying that out of a place of concern, or you know, maybe he was wishing him well and all of that, he could just simply pass the message across, you know, text him how, you know, that kind of thing. I mean, before you even come out, before you come out something for your eye, you understand? Sorry, for some person eye, come out for your own eye, get that kind. So I think maybe he's just been envious, or maybe this could just be a fuse they're just creating. So all of us, like we are now, will sit down and be talking, because that's the truth. That's how they stay relevant.
Yes.
That's how they stay relevant.
Get headline. So it's possible.
That's how they stay relevant.
So for me, my take on this particular matter is, see guys, if you want to be relevant in this industry, if you want to live for ages, you see names like J1, you see names like Tubaba, you see names like MI. This guy sat down. I think the other day we were talking about current music versus the old ones. You see, the current music don't even last. They don't stand the test of time. They are releasing songs left, right, and center, and all these songs are just vibe-filled songs that you just jump at. And when the next big thing comes, other people jumps at it and they dance, and before you know, they go. But songs that has a lot of messages in it, they last and they stand the test of time, and that is why people like Odumodu Black can still be doing their thing. Okay, now Odumodu Black is even in the airwaves now more than J1, but he still looks at this guy as somebody that still has influence, because when it comes to the beginning of the year, your song is everywhere, and this is a song that you released way back, and you are currently in this industry and you're doing your thing.
Oh,
so why are you feeling inferior?
Will you say Odumodu Black is not doing nothing?
What he's doing, where is the sense? What is the message in what he's doing? In what he's releasing?
I wouldn't totally fault him.
His songs for me are trash. I'm sorry,
it's
guys.
It's not easy, but it's not easy to pen. Just like he said, you can't call what someone puts. You understand? He pens them down. I think he writes a song, unlike most artists. Odumodu Black writes his own song, so you cannot totally call it trash. You know, I mean, he might get better in next years to come, but that's what's really
for me. I feel he could actually do better.
That you can say
he
that
could actually do better.
Trash.
Yeah, he could actually do better, but he should try doing something that is not that fades within how many months? How long would you listen to an Odumodu Black? Really, I cannot
for you.
see. Trust me.
Do you understand? He has fans.
I am not.
That's what I said.
Doesn't mean it's well. He has this guy.
He has fan base. That's what we're saying. Tribe, like, where's the trash thing coming from? He has fan base,
and this guy is
big, huge fan base, and he's going global. He was on this music with Davido now, and he got one award, no Grammy, one award, like the one award recognition. You know, no, I said one award recognition. You understand? And he's really doing well. He has fan base, and you know, he has money. He's rich. And he has do you understand? And thank you. So we can't totally, you know, trash what he does. Exactly.
If he wants
we'll
to
give him his flowers in his own way, because his creativity is put in.
Odumodu Black is doing what he's doing, and we hope he gets better at it and leave the songs that have stayed and will still remain relevant in the industry. Please do better and take your flowers. So let's move on to our next story, MJ.
Popular Turkish OnlyFans model Ezra Van Dan, better known as Azranu AV, has been arrested by the police for attempting to sleep with 100 men within 24 hours, my people. The model was arrested by Istanbul police after announcing her plans to film the sex session and broadcast it live on social media in her attempt to break a record in the country. Announcing her intention for world record attempt, Van Dan in a social media post wrote, "My goal is to first break a Turkish record, then a world record. I'm starting with 100 men in 24 hours. Way to go, girl." The 23-year-old model was arrested alongside her husband, Pendran Van Dan, 25, who was later released by the police. The Istanbul 6th Criminal Judgeship of Peace called for her imprisonment, stating that her activities are proactive, provocative, and detrimental to society's moral norms. You know, like, I'm going to jump right into the story. I went to go and search this girl's picture, and this girl is pretty hot, and she is married. So, you know, I love people like this. Forgive me, because I mean, in a world that, you know, you try to be and all of that, you know, because tell me, how was she thinking? How did she think she could do that? Sleep with 100 men, your own body. You know, thank God they arrested her, because it's even for her own good. I mean, her own body. I'm just trying to say, maybe she just want to be relevant, or maybe she was on something, because I mean, that's so unreal.
So we don't know how many men she must have slept with before she
and she's married,
and she wants to set a record. So
and she's married.
Anything for the record, guys.
She's living with a man. Hey, Jehovah. Honestly, like,
you know, I'm like, first of all, the country where this thing happened, I'm shocked. Turkey is known for its moral streets.
I think that's why they arrested her, actually.
Islamic country. So hearing this, I'm like, okay, that means this is everywhere, irrespective of the moral street laws. This is happening. So we still have sex workers, and then okay, she's a model.
She's a model.
I think she just wanted to trend or be relevant, because I don't know. I heard that she was on the act and they arrested her. Like, she already started the 100. She already started the 100.
I mean, but you know, I think why they must have arrested her, because it's beyond she just saying. Even if she doesn't do it, this sends a message to people. And it's not like I said. It is wrong. It is detrimental to the society's norm. Because this girl is a model. She has fans. Like you said, you have to go and Google. Just Googling.
Like, you know, the whole, you know, like, everywhere is really intact. You know what I'm trying to say? And, you know, like, there's something about this thing. I don't know. I really love people that are like this. That are just, like, they're not okay up there. Anything can come out from their head. Anything can emanate from their mouth. And you understand? But the thing, I want to refer back to Badasad. I think that's in the Badasa. That guy now, you people know what I'm talking about now. The man that was married, and he had to bow or something. He had to, you know, like, oh, we call him a legend, but it's a lady now. They want to arrest her, or rather, they arrested her.
Excuse me, that was sarcasm in disguise.
Okay. So what I'm trying to say is, okay, but are you now trying to tell us that all these sex workers that film for X videos and their porn sites and all of that, are they doing something wrong? I mean, that's like their source of livelihood, right? Let's just see in another aspect. Now that she's a mother, she already has something she's doing. That's not like a lie. Maybe she wanted to do that for fun. But all these sex workers that, you know, like film makers for sex video, whatever, all those people for porn sites, they used to pay them. Do you know these people are very rich. These people are very wealthy. Hell, I think I'm reconsidering my this thing now, my career path.
She didn't say that.
Like, you guys did not hear it from the Gen Z.
Guys, well, these people have money. I see it that way, because anybody can do, like, it's done, like, so it's not so
this to society.
So for me, I think why the Turkey government had to arrest her was because they find this thing very disturbing. Now take for instance, Turkey is known for its religiosity. Do you get? So coming to put out something like this defames the country itself. Do you get? It demarcates their society and what they've been trying to build. So that is why they got her arrested, and that's actually a very beautiful thing, because somebody like this is actually insane, if you ask me. And before you know, it's not, now she wants to break this record. Hashtag 100.
I want to be like
sort of craving.
I want to be like her, you know.
Somebody wake up with that sort of craving. Okay, she slept with 100. Another person wake up, and before you know, Turkey will turn to something that you cannot recognize again.
And that is to say, maybe someone has.
Story, I've forgotten the particular name. I think she did 1,000 or thereabouts.
Whoa.
Yes, I think. I was looking through. I was looking through that story. Oh God, I've forgotten. Jesus.
To get inspiration.
Shall fear the Lord.
To gain inspiration.
Also, do you know there are reality TV shows? Is it because Turkey is not? There are reality TV shows that encourage stuff like this. I don't even know what. I cannot mention their name because I'll be promoting them on our on media. But then there are reality TV shows like this. So what do you have to say about so many reality TV shows like this? And do you know that Gen Z now are used to, they are glued to it. Some of them used to wait for it to drop so that they watch reality TV.
You know, the first time I saw one of them, I went to buy something and I saw it, and I was in the shop, we have the TV, and I was asking, is this show? He said yes. I said, wow, this is my first time I've seen this show. I've not seen this started. I said, are you serious? I said, yes. Are you serious? I said, yes. Because what am I gaining from this? If I want to learn how to live, I for 2 weeks. First of all, this is business. There are persons who understand that people will stream this thing, so they sponsor it more.
Yeah,
that's the word we found
and they gain.
But I said on the second part, it boils down to individuals. When you understand where you're heading to, as a youth, as a teenager, there's some things you don't watch. Because there's some things they don't add to you. They don't build you up. Things, they are detrimental to your well-being, to your mental ability. So you stay off them. Because if you say they should stop, they won't stop.
They won't stop, right?
These reality TV shows will be there. It's not for you to say, this one, I'm not gonna get this. It's hell-bent on whom you are and where you're heading to as an individual. You say that you have to see what you watch, see what you hear. If you wait for the licensing body to take actions, they would not take actions. Why? They're making money. They are making money. And what is ruled by money? As far as money is coming up, push it. But there's some songs. I don't grow up with some songs. Just like maybe some songs. This one came out and they said they banned the song. Why? The lyrics. Okay, that song that has the same. No Mary, see Jesus. It was banned. And there's some videos you watch after some while they don't show them again. They say these videos have been banned. But now they're everywhere. Is that one they will push?
No, the thing is, I think the system has been built in a way that you could actually push anything on social media.
Because because it was not like this before.
Normal we now here in our station, we can't air those kind of songs.
No.
But then you go to social media, you check the internet, they are all there. So since you cannot hold us, you cannot use our normal TV stations to hold them, or our radio stations to hold our content, we use the internet. There are different sites you go,